It's showcase season, and today we're here to give you the top tips that we have so you can dominate and get recruited next season. What's going on, guys? For those of you who don't know me, my name is Braden Pearl, and I'm the founder of Advancement Hockey Advising, where we help countless players advance to the next level. So let's dive into my top 5 tips here. Number 1, I always tell players this, is to play your game. Stick to your game, stick to what you do well. If you're a grinder, go out and finish checks, drive the net, put that net front presence, everything that you need to do to succeed, right? If you're a guy who likes to make plays, make those plays. If you're a goal scorer, score those goals. If you're a shutdown defenseman, do what you need to do, gap control, battle hard in the corner, all that stuff. Don't try and do those backhand toe drags if you're the last man back, if that's not your game. You know, really make sure that you stick to your game, stick to what you're good at. If you do this, then coaches will actually notice you, will notice the type of player that you are, and you'll be able to brand yourself as that type of player. So really important at these showcases. I know it's easy to get lost in the shuffle and start playing outside of your game, but it's really important to stick to your game and do what you do best. Tip number 2 is to compete hard. Okay, it's really easy once again at these events to kind of soften up, you know, start playing summer hockey, spring hockey, all that kind of fun stuff, but don't do that. Really try not to go into that habit and make it a point that every single shift you are competing 100%. It is the best way, probably the easiest way to get noticed at these showcases if you really compete hard every single shift, day in and day out. And you'll catch the coach's attention, and then they're more likely to track you throughout the rest of the event and to track you in the season afterwards. So really important to make sure that you compete extremely hard when you go to these events and not fall into the summer hockey trap. Number 3, it's to make something happen every single shift, okay? So any shift you get out there, try and make something happen, whether it's blocking a shot, finishing a check, scoring a nice goal, or getting even a shot on net, making a nice play. Go out of your way to at least every single shift before you get off the ice to try and make something happen. The reason why this is very important, not only in hockey overall, but at showcases specifically, is that coaches really look for key things that stand out to them. And once, you know, besides the little list of players that they have before going to the event, if you're doing something every shift, the odds that they notice you, that you catch their eye, and that you stand out to them get higher and higher if you make something happen every shift. So if you catch their eye, they're going to track you and follow you a little bit more. And then it's important that the fundamentals of your game are good and that you actually play well. But if you just catch their eye, they're going to follow you. And from there, there's a higher chance that they actually like your game and then they follow you after the showcase afterwards. So really important, every single shift, make it a point to make something happen, whatever that may be. Number 4 is to take calculated risks. Now, this might go against the grain with the advice that I said to stick to your game, but it's not, I don't mean going and doing backhand toe drags, last man back, giving the puck away and doing terrible plays. When I say calculated risk, it means that try little plays that are a little bit outside your comfort zone. Sometimes a pass that you wouldn't normally make, you know, instead of, you know, dishing it right away, sometimes just a little move, granted you're not the last man back and gonna give it away, a little move where you can make something happen, you know, little things that you wouldn't normally do in the regular season. It's the time to try it at showcases because there's a larger margin for error at these events. Again, do not just go give the puck away every single shift, but if you try little plays and you make little mistakes once in a while, it's not a huge deal because coaches notice the really nice plays more than they notice the mistakes at these events. Now again, I want to emphasize the point, do not go and making mistakes every single shift, then the coaches will scratch you off the list. But it is good to take calculated risks, try those plays you wouldn't normally try, and go a little bit outside your comfort zone, not too much, but just slightly outside where you're trying to make those really nice plays to get noticed, make something happen every shift, but at the same time playing within your game and playing at your best. Number 5 is to be a professional. And this goes without saying, but so many players miss this. So when you go at these events, dress nicely, look presentable, talk well, communicate well with your teammates, have a good team player attitude, you know, have a really good attitude, be a good team player, you know, lift up your teammates on the bench, you know, all these things. It goes without saying, but so many players miss this. And the easiest way to get scratched off a list at an event, and I see it at our own showcases, is when players start yelling at teammates, have negative body language, they start slamming their stick. All those things, I see it instantly in the press box. The coaches all look at that player's name, they scratch them off their list, okay? So really important, make sure that attitude is really good. Just be a professional overall. And by doing this, if you have all the other elements of your game mastered and you're a very good player and you're a professional, coaches will come approach you 100% at these showcases. All right, so short and sweet, here's a recap of the video that we just covered here as to how to succeed and dominate at showcases so you can get recruited. So tip number 1 is to play your game. Tip number 2 is to compete very hard every single shift. Tip number 3, make something happen every shift. Tip number 4 is to take calculated risks. And tip number 5 is to be a professional. And that is it, my friends. Hopefully you enjoyed the video here. If you did, absolutely destroy that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, watch here or watch here. And if you have any questions for us, shoot us an email at info@ahadvising.com or leave a comment in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We will catch you on that next one.